How's everybody doing? My name is Betchman. Welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC, stuff, things, shenanigans, everything else in between. We are back again with our monotype ground team to see if we can continue climbing the ladder with this very, very different team. As you can see, I have another idea for a monotype team in the works. We'll see. There's a couple of tweaks I need to make to it and changes I need to make, and we'll see what ends up happening. I apologize in advance if you guys hear me sniffling because, once again, allergies are great. And if you have allergies, you know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, they kind of kick my butt really hard. But we'll see, on a different note, we'll see if we can actually continue climbing with this monotype ground team. We went 2-1 last time, which was kind of surprising in a sense because of how many people run Kyogre teams. So hopefully we're able to keep that trend going. I don't know if we're going to get that lucky again, but maybe, just maybe, we can make something happen here and just have the luck keep rolling with us. So first battle is going to be against Susanna, who's 9230 for ranking, who has a Zygarde team with Comfey, Incineroar, Volcarona, Thundurus, and Tapu Koko. So another very, very different team. Let's see. So my team actually does pretty well against this entire team because Koko and Thundurus are virtually going to be useless. Lando does a lot here. I can pretty freely set the Trick Room, I think, so I feel like going with Runerigus and, I mean, maybe even just going with Lando to start off. I can go with them. I can have Groudon in the back. I don't really need Gastrodon for anything here. Don't really need Excadrill. I kind of would rather go Rhyperior, just because if I actually get that Trick Room set, he's just going to do an insane amount of damage. We'll go with that. We'll go with Rhyperior here. I know I haven't brought Gastrodon or Excadrill yet, but it doesn't, just because I have them doesn't mean I have to bring them every single time. It all depends on the situation that ends up being placed in front of us. So let's see if we can get lucky with our first battle against Susanna. And see what she starts off with here. I have a feeling it's going to be Comfey Zygarde. Yep. So most likely what I see happening here is, excuse me. I see Comfey going for like a, I can't remember what the move is. Oh, Draining Kiss. I think I see it going for Draining Kiss in the Zygarde. Procting Weakness Policy, and then going for, like, Land's Wrath. That could be a possibility. I'm going to go Trick Room, and I guess I'll just go Rock Slide. I can go Rock... Oh, I can go U-Turn, though. No, I'll go Rock Slide. I want to go U-turn, but I know I'm faster than Zygarde, so there's the Weakness Policy proc, which is fine, because I'll get the Trick Room up and no matter what. See if I get a flinch. So decent damage to Comfey. And he goes for Coil, which is not ideal. So he's not going to be missing Land's Wrath whatsoever. So we get the Trick Room. Now it's a question of where to go from here. I feel like we might as well just go for Earthquake. It's not going to hit Lando. And I feel like I'm the fastest one on the field, so I might as well just go for a U-turn into Zygarde. This is probably where he's going to Dynamax. Yeah, so he Dynamaxes here. Hopefully he goes into Runerigus. If he does, then I live on my Focus Sash, and then I get a switch out with Lando. The unfortunate thing is the fact that his defense went up 1. So it doesn't affect Lando. Still doing a decent amount of damage to Comfey. He's going to raise his defense again. Lando lives on 14. Do a very minuscule amount of damage. Really don't have much to like really counteract him right here. I guess I go Rhyperior. And he's actually going to reverse the Trick Room. Okay. Not the end of the world. I can still go Trick Room again. And I really want to protect, but I need a Dynamax and go for Max Guard. He might double into Runerigus now. I'm not entirely sure. He doesn't know that I have Focus Sash, and probably doesn't think I'm running that on him. He probably thinks I'm running like Assault Vest. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because I have Trick Room being used. So he probably has no idea what I'm running on him right now for an item. Most people will run Assault Vest if they run Runerigus. We'll see if he does go Draining Kiss for whatever reason into Rhyperior. He actually goes into Rhyperior twice. And we get the Trick Room back. I really wish I had something to, well, actually I can go... Who's faster? Is Runerigus faster or is Rhyperior faster? 44, 60. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. I'm going to go Earthquake, and I'm going to go Max Quake into a Zygarde. He's +2 defense already, though. I actually feel like I need to take Comfey out instead. Perfect. So that works out perfectly. I take Comfey out. I still have one more turn of Dynamax. And I proc the Weakness Policy on Rhyperior, so I'm actually sitting really, really good right now. The thing I'm afraid of with Zygarde is I don't want to activate his ability. That's what I'm really trying to avoid, if I can at all. It's kind of the plan. That's why I'm waiting for his Dynamax to go away. I know he's +2 defense, but with now me having my attack be boosted because of Weakness Policy, I think I can take him out here. Maybe not. And then that happened. I can at least go for Rock Slide. Can go for Rock Slide, hope that I get a flinch. He can't stop the Trick Room. He's got no way of stopping it anymore. So I go Rock Slide, and I go... I feel like I gotta go Max Quake. Problem is I can't just leave Zygarde on the field, so I gotta hit Zygarde here. So we'll see if this ends up working out, because maybe, just maybe, I get a flinch. If I get a flinch, that will be huge. And then on top of that, I'll do some really big damage to Zygarde. So he takes Incineroar out for Thundurus, so this is still going to do a lot of damage. And he doesn't protect on Zygarde. Actually didn't hardly do anything because I got hit by Intimidate. Max Quake's probably not going to do anything then. Okay, please tell me he stays flinched. If he flinches, we're golden. If he doesn't, it's going to be... Okay, perfect. His Power Construct goes off, though, now. But... we got him the flinch. We're not going to take any... Oh, boy. He got a lot of health from that, though. And his complete form is now in play. So, I actually am going to switch Runerigus out. And I'm just going to go for... I'm going to go for high horsepower into Zygarde. I can at least lower his attack again with Lando. I know that his last two are Thundurus and Incineroar. And he has Defiant Thundurus, which I did not think was going to be a thing. Please tell me this knocks out. Oh my gosh, he's so big. So that hits both of my guys. Foul play is going to take me out. No, we live on 21 HP, so I send out Groudon now. It's getting a little dicey. So I got the Sunlight. How many turns of Trick Room? One? One more turn of Trick Room. So I'm just going to go... I could go double Rock Slide. Nah, I'll go Rock Slide of Groudon, high horsepower into Zygarde. He's probably going to protect. He's not going to protect. He's going to switch into Incineroar to bring me back down to normal with my attack stat on Rhyperior. He does protect, okay. He protects, which is smart because of the fact that... okay, Rock Slide's going to not hit him, but it'll still do damage to Incineroar. It's a decent amount of damage still. This Zygarde living, though, is really, really posing a problem. I feel like I need to go for double protect, but... let's just go for double protect, actually. If we go for double protect, he can't go for fake outs. Neither one of my guys will flinch. We're not going to take any damage. He's going to go for 1,000 arrows, which I don't believe breaks through protect. So there's fake out into Groudon, which is what I assumed would happen. 1,000 arrows, which is not going to hit either of my guys. And now I'm just going to go for Precipice Blades. And I guess I could switch into... I could switch into Runerigus here. Or I could try to get really cheeky. Let's just try it. Let's try to go for a double protect and put some pressure on him. He actually protects with Zygarde. And I still get the double protect off on Rhyperior. So Precipice Blades is not going to hit Zygarde, and Incineroar misses. So that was actually really, really bad. And I could have gotten a free switch into my Runerigus, so this is not going to plan. I gotta go for Precipice Blades because it's gonna do the most amount of damage. I'm -2, he's +1, which is really bad. I guess I switch into Runerigus. Not really quite sure what to do at this point. I know he's gonna go for 1,000 arrows. I can't try to go for another cheeky protect. He actually goes for Fly, which, I mean, that's fine. Precipice Blades. It misses both, and I now know that I'm faster than Zygarde. That is super unfortunate. I'm actually going to protect, and I'm going to go for... you know what? No, I'm not going to protect. I'm going I keep going for Precipice Blades because it's got to hit at some point. I'm going to go for Trick Room. It's got to hit at some point, right? Fly into Runerigus. Oh, actually, into Groudon. Miss it, and then it hits. Please tell me this knocks out. Oh, it does such little damage. And he goes for Coil this time, and that's fine. Oh, this thing just won't go down. Alright. Dimensions have been twisted. Can I please knock this thing out? I feel like Body Press will knock it out. Maybe it won't knock it out. Because his defense is higher than mine right now. Rock Slide's not going to do anything. I feel like I have to go for Body Press, so you know what? Rock Slide. Body Press. It's the only thing I got going for me this one. This is a long first battle, too. Switches into Incineroar to put me at -3, which is smart. If this dang Zygarde would just go down, this would be so much easier of a battle. Please tell me this knocks out. You've gotta be kidding me. He lives on 1. Okay. So I have Trick Room up, Rhyperior, and Runerigus. He lived on 1 freaking health. Oh, this is a battle. We're going to Protect on Rhyperior, and I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I have no reason to go for anything else. I don't want a chance missing with Rock Slide. I'm not going to just go into Zygarde. Because he's probably going to try and go for Parting Shot. If I can stop Parting Shot, I think we'll be okay. It depends on how much damage Earthquake actually does to Incineroar. Because now I put him in a bind, because it's still not over with. Did not expect the first battle to be a 20-minute battle. So we Protect. Zygarde protects, which is what I figured he would do. I'm hoping he goes for Fake Out. He actually doesn't go for Fake Out. Maybe he's going for Flare Blitz into Runerigus. Or he could go Parting Shot into Runerigus. Or I could just almost one-shot him. With a crit. He goes for Snarl. He doesn't have a berry either. Runerigus barely lives. Oh my gosh, this battle. I have to go for Rock Slide on both of my guys. Alright. Double Rock Slide. One of them has to connect. If we get the double knockout here, then we're sitting against Thundurus, which I think we can take out, as long as he doesn't get rid of the Trick Room. They didn't say it was going to be easy with a mono-type ground team. That is for sure. So he actually switches into Thundurus, and I'm not really sure why when I'm going for a double Rock Slide. He goes for the double Protect, and he doesn't get it. And we do connect, so Zygarde finally goes away. And I think that a Rock Slide from Rhyperior might take him out. Does connect. And it does take Thundurus out, and I think we actually won this ridiculously long 20-minute battle. Oh my goodness. Sends Incineroar back out. You can only go for Fake Out into Rhyperior, so I'm really not too worried. We actually get the 3-minute warning. Body press into him. I mean, I just go for double body press because he can't take me out here. He can go for fake out, but it's not going to... Even if it does take Rhyperior out, he has no way of stopping Runerigus, who actually came in pretty clutch for this entire battle. And at this point, he's probably just trying to stall the timer. Goes for fake out, which does not take me out, and body press will seal the deal, and we're able to finally win this 21-minute-long first battle that I did not expect to have happen, but great battle to Susanna. That was a fight to the end, my lord. But that's one way to kick off this video. I don't even know if I want to keep playing after that one, but we still have 2 more battles to do. He had Weakness Policy with Thousand Arrows, Iron Tail, Coil, and Protect. Pretty standard. What was his item that he had? Pasho Berry? For water types. Interesting. And he had Assault Vest, Thunderous. Wow. Okay. I guess we'll move on to the next battle, which I didn't really know if I wanted to do, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to end it right there, but we'll move on. Go to the next one. And continue on with this monotype ground team. Going against Slump, who's ranked as 99-92, who's got a Lapras, Zacian, Thundurus, Whimsicott, Charizard, and Lando. He's most definitely going to bring Lapras. Zacian actually does decent, especially against the likes of Rhyperior. I don't have to worry too much about Thundurus or Whimsicott doing much damage. If he brings Charizard, that's pretty gutsy. And he'll most likely bring Lando just because it makes the most sense. I feel like bringing Gastrodon actually helps me tremendously this time. So I want to go Runerigus, and I want to go... kind of want to go Gastrodon here. Just to start off. Have Rhyperior in the back, and I don't actually want to bring Lando this time. I kind of want to go Gastrodon, Rhyperior, and Groudon. Set the Trick Room, and we'll be fine. The nice thing about this team is no one has any idea what this team is going to do. They do not expect Runerigus to have the Focus Sash, and they don't expect it to go for the Trick Room play. In this case, though, his Whimsicott may have Taunt and may predict that I'm going to go for Taunt, or that I'm going to go for Trick Room. So that is something I have to be cautious about if he does start with it, which he does with Charizard. He's going to go for that play. So I go for the Trick Room. And quite honestly, I think I just want to Protect. I feel like he's going to Dynamax and then go for like the Max Overgrowth into Gastrodon, just because that's one of the things that's really going to be detrimental to his team. So I'm assuming he's going to go for... I'm hoping he goes like Fake Tears or he goes Tailwind with Whimsicott. I'm really hoping he doesn't go Taunt. So I Protect. Fake Tears or Tailwind. That also works. That also works just fine, because no matter what, Runerigus will live. Actually goes Wildfire into Runerigus, which takes me down to 1, but we get the Trick Room, and we get a free switch in too, because of Runerigus going down. And Charizard shows that he also has Life Orb, and I get a free switch in. And we see the Solar Power as well. So I'm fine with that. And I think I'm going to actually switch into Groudon here. Because Groudon will most definitely one-shot the Charizard. So just go Dynamax. Rockfall on the Charizard. That'll be a one-shot, and I guess we can just hit Whimsicott with Scald just to get some kind of like a little chip damage there. But going for Rockfall as well will take away the Sun, which will also be a huge benefit for us. Because then I believe that will boost our... I still can't remember. I know I said it last time. I cannot remember for the life of me if it will boost my defense or my special defense if I'm ground or if I have to be rock type. But I have a feeling these next two battles will go very quickly compared to the last one. Alright. I figured he'd go for Max Guard. Was kind of a given. See if we get a burn. Does little to no damage. No burn. Rockfall does not connect. And what are we going to see from Whimsicott? Just a Moonblast. Which lowers our special attack a little bit. Charizard still takes a bit of damage, and Gastrodon will as well. But we got a Citrus Berry. So we're fine. And a tiny bit of damage to Groudon as well, but you can only hold off with saving Charizard for so long. And it'll eventually go down. So we'll just go Scald again into Whimsicott. Again, there's... Oh, he's actually going to switch Charizard out. And I'm curious for who. He's actually going to opt to switch it out for his Landorus, which is actually a good switch out. So if I had gone for Scald into Lando, that would have been huge. Or Charizard in that case. Still no burn. Yeah, if I definitely had gone for that into him, it would have been pretty huge. Sandstorm kicks up. Or if I would have predicted that, I could have also taken Whimsicott out. Gastrodon's special attack drops again. So we really need to make the most of this Trick Room right now. Which is the problem? I feel like I really need to take Whimsicott out, and I'm actually just going to switch out into Rhyperior and hope that he procs my weakness policy so that I can just get quick knockouts. Because we'll at least have the Trick Room for 1 or 2 more turns after this. He actually protects on Whimsicott, so I did not expect that. Maybe he'll go for Earthquake. That actually might be what he goes for, is Earthquake. Does go for Earthquake, so that's going to proc my weakness policy on Rhyperior, which is perfect. Doesn't do too harsh of damage. So Whimsicott takes some damage there, and then I'll still take damage from the Wildfire, which really does suck. But there's not much I can really do about that. We're still sitting in a decent spot. I just need to get a double knockout here. Depends on my Trick Room, to be honest. So I have 1 turn to Trick Room. So at this given point, I might as well go for a Fire Punch into Whimsicott. I mean, I could also just go double Rock Slide. Let's just go double Rock Slide. We go for that. There's... I mean, especially if Rhyperior connects on both of them, I'm pretty certain it'll be a double knockout. Whimsicott could go for Sunny Day just to set it up for Charizard. That is a possibility. And that is exactly what he's going to do. So he goes for the Sunny Day. We go for double Rock Slide, which Landorus actually avoids. which is not what I wanted to have happen. I actually needed the one from Rhyperior to connect on him because that would have been a instant knockout. If I get a flinch, I might be okay. Okay, we get a flinch. I really needed that to knock him out, though. So here's going to be Charizard now. So, oh, he actually brings out Lapras. Which is also interesting. I go for Rock Slide, and I go for Protect. So he's wanting it to be Lapras and Charizard left. I could have also just gone for a double Protect to waste another turn of Sun. I feel like I might live it with Grip. Yeah, okay, I do live it. So I do live it. Rock Slide's not going to hit Lapras, but it should hit Lando. It does. So Lando's gone, so he's got Lapras and he's got Charizard. Which does pose a bit of an issue. I can go Rock Slide. The problem is I already protected on Rhyperior. I guess I could switch into Gastrodon here. I don't really think there's much of a way for me to actually win this. I think he got me in a pretty good spot. He was able to save Charizard, which is going to outspeed my entire team. And he'll probably go for a Water-type move here. I'm hoping, at least. No, he predicted it. Smart move. Very smart move, actually. So there is no way we're able to win this one here. He did very, very well at keeping Charizard alive, and unfortunately, I left Whimsicott up for too long, and I should have taken Whimsicott out like as soon as I possibly could. It would have completely changed the game. He wouldn't have been able to set the sun. I would have had the sand still up, so good battle of the slump, but that was a much, much faster battle than that first one, but we still have time for one more. So we'll bust through this last battle. We're sitting at 3-2. So still positive with the monotype ground team. See if we can't end it with this team on a win and be in a better spot. And then I'll definitely get that next monotype. I'm definitely thinking Fairy is what I want to go for next, and give Xerneas a try since I have not used it once. Just trying to figure out really the whole basis of that team that I want to use. So we'll see what happens. But our last battle will be against a name I can't pronounce, whose rank is 39-17, who's got Zacian, Dragapult, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Urshifu, and Colossal. So he's got that Colossal team that I'm not really digging. Let's see what we could go for here. We got options. We can still go for Trick Room. But that makes Amoonguss faster than everybody on my team, which is really annoying. Sort of feel like going Groudon and Gastrodon. Let's go with that start. Have Runerigus in the back just in case. And I kind of want to go Lando. I haven't brought Excadrill once, but I haven't really needed to bring it. What do I want to do? Lando's pretty good here, though, because of the Intimidate. We're going to run with that. We're not going to bring Rhyperior for once. We will go with this route. I really like using Runerigus, actually, and I think it's very, very underrated as a support or a tank that you can use with your team. And it has a good ability of Wandering Spirit. It makes it to where if they, hit you with a physical attack, it'll take their ability away, or swap it. So we do see Dragapult and Incineroar. Not exactly the start I wanted. Since he does get an Intimidate off, which is not really what I wanted to have happen. I could go for Precipice Blades. It connects on both. It's super effective on Incineroar, and then I guess I could just go for like a Earth Power. Might as well just go for an Earth Power into Incineroar. He actually Dynamaxes the Dragapult, which I did not expect to have happen. So I might see a Max Wormwind to lower my attack again. I'm guessing fake out Max Wormwind. Oh, he actually hits Gastrodon. Okay. Max Phantasm into Gastrodon. So he really hates my Gastrodon, like, a lot. We'll see how much a Precipice Blades does, though. And so he is Life Orb Dragapult as well. I do have the Citrus Berry. And Precipice Blades connects on both, and it almost takes out Incineroar. And Gastrodon flinches, of course. I'm not sure what I want to do right now. I have Runerigus and Lando. Him going for that shows that I feel like he's physical. And if that's the case, I'm going to lower his attack with Lando. Yeah, I'm going to go for Earth Power on Incineroar. I feel like Gastrodon's going down here no matter what, but this is kind of what I want to go for. So we get the attack drop. He has Clear Body, so we're not going to get anything dropped there. I do feel like he's physical, though. And he does opt for taking out Gastrodon, which is, it's interesting. Loses a little bit of health again because of Life Orb, and actually goes for Flare Blitz. He might knock himself out. And he just about knocks himself out. Not quite, though. So we're definitely in a pickle here. Definitely in a pickle. I don't outspeed. So I kind of want to switch out into Runerigus. And I'm going to Dynamax into Dragapult, because then the Sand will take away Incineroar. Unless he goes for something like Parting Shot. So I definitely didn't expect him to go for this route. I expected him to go for the Colossal route. So we keep Lando alive. Especially because of how fast he is. He might be able to outspeed something really important if he's we're able to take out Dragapult. I don't feel like a Rockfall is going to take him out, though. But maybe it'll get him close to where he goes down to the Sandstorm. And there's the Wormwind. Into Runerigus. So he still gets that attack drop, which is kind of unfortunate. So I was hoping I wasn't going to have that happen. And we go for Max Rockfall. I definitely think it would have KO'd had he not lowered my attack. We'll see what Incineroar does. It does go for U-turn, so it stays alive. I had a good idea, but unfortunately, it's sticking around a little bit longer. He's not showing that he has Surf, even though I think he has it. Oh, and Urshifu actually ruins everything for us. So that's not good. Especially since I took the sun away. I go Trick Room and I go Max Guard. Maybe? Maybe he doesn't go into Runerigus. So he goes Phantom Force. That's probably going into Runerigus, so I'm assuming he went into... Perfect. Okay. That ended up actually working out quite well. Unfortunately, we know that Runerigus is going to go down. That's a given. What we can do is we can go Body Press, and we can go for a Max Quake. He has Detect, which does kind of suck. So Body Press does nothing. I'm probably going to lose Runerigus right here to Phantom Force as well. We do get a Max Quake, though. So we do a little bit of damage, raise our special defense, and we do have Trick Room up still. It does still suck that I have... my attack dropped. In Phantom Force, it does take out Runerigus, so that was kind of a given. But we do swap out Clear Body for Wandering Spirit, so that's something, I guess. So we actually can drop his attack here, which is not that big of a deal. Is he going to go down in the Sandstorm? He's so close. Only issue is that I can't protect on Lando. So that is an issue. But he still has two guys in the back. I'm done with my my Dynamax. Fairly certain right now I just get a... I actually... Let's see here. I'm going to go Fly, but who could he have in the back? We know he has... Oh, he's definitely got... He's got Zacian in the back. So I feel like we'll just go Fly into the land... Or into the... Dragapult slot, and we'll go Precipice Blades and hope that this gets a KO, or... No, you know what? Let's just go Rock Slide, Precipice Blades, just to 100% make sure as Lando gets knocked out that we were going to live, but I didn't expect that. At least Precipice Blades connects on both. Is it enough to knock both of them out? It's not enough to knock out Urshifu, and he's going to send out... Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get a win in this one, unfortunately. Because we have to protect. He's going to send out Incineroar. Lowers my attack twice. So we're sitting at -2 attack. I know he's got Zacian in the back. We have one turn of Sandstorm here, and then we got one more turn of Trick Room after this. So we just have to protect. Have no other option. Fake Out doesn't connect. I don't know if Sandstorm does damage on the last turn or not. I forget that Aqua Jet will still go through, and it doesn't do damage on the last bit here. So, Precipice Blades, even if I knock both of them out, there's no chance that I'm going to win this, because Zacian will just one-shot me. But we'll bring it down to the wire. Either way, I really, really enjoyed actually using this ground-type team, because it proved to be a lot better than I anticipated it to be. He's actually slower than me. And he gets a burn, so just to add insult to injury, I'm now like -4 attack, something like that. And so we're not going to be able to pick up a win in the last one. We'll go 1 and 2 for this one, 3 and 3 total. So is a monotype ground team something that you should be using in VGC play? Probably not. I'd say there's definitely better typings that you can use. Is it worth a shot to see how it works for you? Absolutely. Give it a shot. See how it ends up working. If you like the playstyle, and if you would make your own switches to the team to see if it would work better. But either way, I really enjoyed using this team, even if we did go 1 and 2. That first battle was worth it, in my opinion, for everything that happened in this video, because that was an insane, insane battle that we played very, very well. Again, though, I will show you guys the rental code so you guys can give this team a shot, because last time I didn't have the rental code to show you, but it is in the description of the team, or of the video. So here is the team, and there's the rental code. So if you guys want to try out a monotype ground team, then type this code in, give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys would make any changes of what ground types you would use for a monotype ground type team. I just said type a lot. Let me know what you guys would do for mono ground and what changes you would make, and how you would create your team around it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. That'll be it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!